I just finished up the first road ride, the first street legal ride on the Hawk 125. But I started out with just under 40, right at 100 miles an hour, 100 miles. Right at 100-mile trip total today between going to work and all over the place and back home and all over the place. And it went well for the most part, except this is the absolute worst seat in existence. This damn seat right here is the worst thing ever invented. Otherwise, it did good. We had some cutting out and choking out issues. I thought that it was out of gas, but it apparently was not. However, I do hate the fact that there is no fuel gauge. There's no way of telling other than opening that up and remembering to do that, or watching the odometer once you know how much it gets per gallon. I'm guessing about 190, something like that, because I went 100 miles today. I put in 0.9 gallons on the way to work, and then about 70 miles into the day. So I put 0.9 miles in, 6 miles into the day, and then 70 miles into the day, it only took 0.6 gallons to fill it. So I'm guessing 90-ish miles per gallon, at least, or ish. No other mechanical problems other than the carb was choking out, and I reused that boot there from the stock carb, and that was choking out, so I removed this from the carb to figure out another route for that crankcase vent there. Otherwise, I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't think anything else. I think 100 miles in though, we're pretty much through the majority of the braking period, at least. There's a 4-speed. I keep reaching for a fifth gear, and it's not there. I wish it was a lot of the time. We did a little dirt road today. We did a little gravel today. We did mostly pavement, some grass, some concrete. So, but biggest complaint is this is absolutely brutal, and it was an absolutely miserable experience on this seat. It's definitely not a commuter. It could be if you can remove this seat, because it really is that bad. Otherwise, the other thing is I hit the damn plate with the tire, and I think that's about it. I don't think there's any other issues so far in the first 140 miles. First 140 miles, basically trouble free. Any troubles that have been on with it were the fault of my own. Like, the clutch was out of adjustment. Took me a little bit to figure out a good spot, a good middle ground for the clutch. But that's about it. That's the first 100 miles of the Hawk. Actually went pretty well.